Kollin Moore, U23 World finalist. Talk about that match. You were down big and you came back and won it.
Yeah, I mean, I just got lazy in finishing my shots. I knew that kid was a big upper body guy, so I was trying to stay down low. I didn't know he was very good at crotch lifting, so had to adjust in the match, pick my shots a little better, really explode through when I got to his ankles and stuff. But 6 minutes is a long time, especially in freestyle. You rack up points real easy, so I don't think I ever got down on myself or anything like that. But
talk about racking up points easy. You can rack them up in a hurry in this sport. Did you have any idea it was 8-8? Did you think in your mind it was 8-8 after that flurry of events there?
I wasn't sure they were going to give him 2 when he tried to roll me through. I saw 8-2 still, so I was pretty worried. But saw 8-8. I made sure Tervel told me who was winning. I think it was me, because I wasn't sure if he had a 4 in one of those crotch lifts and stuff. So that was my biggest concern. Am I winning? Do I need to score more? I wanted to score more anyways, but how urgent do I need to be? How big a risk do I need to take and stuff like that?
How do you balance that? You're a guy that likes to shoot a lot, and that's a guy that seems to like people shooting on him.
Yeah. That happens a lot. It's always a weird matchup for me. Luckily, we got guys like Chase Singletary and a couple other people in Ohio State that like the crotch lift. They're real long dudes like that. So I have some experience. And when I do that, the rest of those guys, you just kind of like pick and choose. Try to stay out of those head outside high crotch shots. They're real easy to get lifted through. Just happens to be my favorite shot, which sucks. But yeah, stuff like that.
You'll have Matrashvili in the finals tomorrow. You faced him at Junior Worlds last year. What's the game plan going in this time?
I don't know. I'll have to watch some more film on him. Kind of what I remember from our match last year, I tried to chest lock him through a couple times. I got forward instead of him getting forward. So I think I need to be real solid on my defense. The guy's got a gas tank, a motor. He goes like real hard. So I need to, stay stingy in the hand fight, real stingy on my defense. I've been doing a good job today giving out push-outs instead of giving up a 2 on the edge and stuff like that. So if I can get a push-out or 2 when he's trying to take me down, that's a big win for me, I think. And it gets in their head a little bit. So just staying real solid, getting to my attacks, and finishing a lot sooner than I did in the semis here.
Kollin, I think the NCAA season last year didn't end the way you would like to have ended it, and probably some people in the Ohio State camp would say we didn't see the best Kollin Moore at the end of last season.
No way.
What did you take away from that? What were things you wanted to address during this college off season and leading up to this tournament?
My biggest problem with my performance last year was I was really inconsistent for our team. My freshman year I came in, I beat the guys I was supposed to beat. Maybe I beat a couple guys that I wasn't supposed to. I was racking up some bonus points. Last year, I could tell coaches didn't really know what was going to happen when I stepped out there. And I don't like that at all. I feel like it adds a lot of stress to my team and stuff like that. So for me, the biggest thing is being consistent, being consistently motivated, consistently energized for each match, making sure I'm just go out there and give everything I have for each match. So I try not to, let the losses motivate me too much. I think that can take you down a different path than you want to. So I focused on stuff like I'll watch my matches. I don't get disgusted at the shot I took and stuff like that. I get disgusted at I looked like I wasn't even trying. I looked like I was out of gas and stuff like that. So that was my biggest focus this off season and going into the season mostly. Off season was just a good time to get better at wrestling, which is the main goal.
What were the things that were causing the inconsistencies?
I was a little nicked up going into the season. I had some nerve damage in my elbows, some pinched nerves due to inflammation. So I was having a really hard time squeezing or pulling. My arms would get just exhausted. So that caught up to me. I stopped shooting a lot in practice because of that. And as a result, you don't shoot as much in the match. And that's my MO, right? I take 20 shots Hopefully I finish 10, right? But I still have a gas tank to do it. So when I went out in the match, tried to shoot 20 shots, I was dead by 8. And hopefully I finished 4, you know? So, and that guy was just as good a shape as me. So that's a problem. I think I've done a good job of trying to fix that. Feeling in great shape. So I'm really excited for this year.
When did you start feeling good again? Not just physically, but the way you were wrestling too, and conditioning and all that stuff.
So for trials, that's the main reason I bumped up to 97. You know, ideally I wanted to be 92 because it's just closer to my college weight class. You know, it's a little lighter. Some of these dudes, including that last guy, was really big. So hindsight, probably should have just stuck down to 92. But and then I got some cortisone shots in the summer, and they hurt for about a week, and then after that, it helped a lot. So just reduced a lot of the inflammation in there, and you know, you could always do stuff like running and aerodyne bikes and conditioning to get in better shape. So I don't think I ever took, you know, too much time off that, but getting my arms healthy was a big thing for me this summer.
You posted a big win out of the gate today against a guy that was 3rd on the Russian ladder. Mm-hmm. What was the key to that match?
Well, I knew he had real good defense. That was probably his biggest thing. He didn't really shoot a lot. It's probably one of the first tournaments we scouted a lot of our opponents, which is different for me, but I think it helped. So, again, like this match, 6 minutes of wrestling, you know, you're never out of it. So I knew if I kept shooting and shooting, he was going to get tired. Most of the guys do. So that's the plan anyways.
Awesome.